Hey guys, Omni here. It is time to dive into the two-part series finale of Supergirl, starting off with episode 19, the penultimate episode, which we'll be diving into here shortly. Just kind of a reflection. I've had some mixed feelings over the show over the years. Obviously, I've been very vocal about a lot of those. I haven't really shied away from it or hidden it at all. But one thing I'll say for sure, no matter the peaks and valleys the show has been through, the cast behind this, I'm going to miss. The characters, I'm going to miss. Melissa Benoist, I think, was just an amazing casting choice for this character. And everybody else in the cast is, they've definitely shined and did their best with the material they've been given to make it stand out, own it, feel it, and I'm glad we're at least going to be seeing some of these characters carry on. You know, we got a couple of guest starring in the upcoming crossover event over on The Flash. Melissa herself even said that despite once this is all said and done, you know, she's more than happy to come back and don the cape again for the right stories for the joy of coming and hanging out with some of her favorite people. So I'm excited that this character, this world is going to obviously continue and exist onward beyond the show. Stephen Amell put out a nice, sweet little congratulations to the series earlier today, which got me a little choked up. And of course, now you've got like out of the big three, you know, another one down after tonight, leaving just Barry Allen leading the charge alone, the senior, if you will, of the Super Friends. I mean, him and Sarah, the legends are still riding strong, at least for now. So I'm curious to see how this is going to leave things off, how it's going to leave the characters, what position everybody's going to be in. Then the finale follows up right after this, so stick around. So guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode and the finale and all the other ones we've reacted to this year, whether it be Supergirl or any of the other shows we cover, those are over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access to those as well. It's just one of the many ways you can help support us over here. Help us work towards getting an editor to help with all these reactions we try to keep up with throughout the week, and maybe even expand into some things that are kind of outside our normal wheelhouse. You never know. But another way, if that's not a way you can support the channel, is to simply like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, show YouTube, and give it that engagement, because that tells YouTube to share the video to other people, promote it, and helps get more eyes on the channel. But guys, that all said and done out of the way, let's get ready to dive into the end of Supergirl. Here we go.
7 totems. You are in possession of 5 of them, while Nixley and I are in possession of just 1. You bring me your 5, plus the totem still to be found, the Destiny totem, and I will trade you Esme. Easy peasy. There is one place on this planet where we can't harm one another. A lovely bridge near the Fort Ross crash site. Well, that explosion rendered all tech and superpowers in that area inert.
It is indeed a dead zone.
It'd be a shame if something happened to you before we get to see each other again.
God, I love Lex.
Then we give him what he wants.
No, Alex, we can't give Lex and Nixley a totem. We can't give them more power. And we will get her back. By finding the Destiny totem and using it and the rest of the totems to power me up. Just trust me, I will get your daughter back.
You see, Esme? I told you there'd be a tea party waiting for us.
I'm never gonna see my moms again, am I? Nothing good has ever lasted long for me.
Do you want to try and say a funny word to cheer yourself up? Cossacks.
Oh, the fuck's that mean? A petal just left the tattoo.
I don't know.
Because she's not feeling loved, so maybe it's wilting.
Can't get the totem.
Maybe I need to get it out this time.
You get it. Is it some sort of setup? Yourself.
No, I just want what's best for you so that we can have the future we deserve.
What's best for me is no man doing something I'm quite capable of doing myself.
I would never betray the woman I love.
Yeah, that's a twist of words. He would never betray the woman he loves, but the one he loves is the version of her in the future, so maybe he's going to, I don't know, there's definitely some like Lexi ways you could like reword some of that.
I see you've forgotten the most basic rule of chess. If you touch a piece, you must
make a move or capture that piece if legal to do so. Hello, Mother.
Speaking of terrible moves, there are reports that you murdered a Catco journalist and kidnapped a little girl. So that leaked journal with those treacly love poems, it's actually yours?
No one has ever had my back like her. Certainly not you or my dear sister.
Your true destiny is with your family. You, me, your sister. We are powerful and can accomplish great things. The choice is easy. Your family or the imp?
The choice is easy. I choose Nixley.
You know, when I was your age, I loved nothing more than drawing. I had pencils in every color you could possibly imagine. Until one day, they were gone. My father had them destroyed. He thought art was useless. And then he tried to slit my throat.
I don't like that story.
I don't blame you, little one. Just because scary things happen to us sometimes, it doesn't mean that we're always destined for only bad things. So why don't we smile and try and say that funny word again?
Oh, Jack. Gosh.
See? Fits perfectly. Like Cinderella. Without the gender inequality through patriarchy and sexual objectification. But we discovered the Destiny Totem is at the ruins of St. Vasilis Cathedral in Prague, home of the statue of the three fates. Those three fates are Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos.
Hey, don't have to worry about them anymore. They got fucked up by the legends.
Car 6.
The fuck? That was it.
Alex? What are you doing? Whatever it takes to get my daughter back.
The fuck you doing?
I can save Esme. Esme is gone. Okay, and the only way to keep her safe is by giving Lex what he wants, which is the totems, and then I'm gonna bring my daughter home.
When I activated the Destiny Totem, it showed me my destiny. Lex and Nixley are all powerfuls, and the only way to prevent that is by using the combined power of the totems against them.
She's my daughter, Kara, my daughter.
Are you 100% certain that Lex will hold up his end of the bargain?
Are you 100% certain that you could save Esme? Sorry, Kara.
Damn it, man.
Lillian, Lex didn't tell me you were going to drop in.
I came to see you. I can see why you caught his eye. You're quite beautiful. But you're an alien.
I'm a princess, and your son loves me.
Lex is incapable of loving anyone but himself.
Truth totem, truth alien, truth bug thing. I mean, I don't know how you fact check him any further. She couldn't. I think maybe laying seeds of doubt enough in Nixley is what she tried to do. She's just trying to, like, she couldn't get through to Lex, so she's gonna plant seeds of mistrust in Nixley instead.
There has to be some way, with science or magic, to stop the power of the Allstone.
The U.S. government has an experimental solar satellite they use for enhancing crop growth. The satellite could filter a portion of the sun's energy directly into Supergirl. Your brain would process information quicker. Your superhearing would increase 50-fold.
More importantly, fifth-dimensional magic will have no effect on you.
What the hell?
It'll take 4 minutes for the satellite to fully charge you. Then you'll be able to find Esme, neutralize the threat of the Allstone, and defeat Lex and Nixley.
Granny, that's great. Why didn't you think of this before?
Hit you with some blitz waves and turn you SS4.
It'll take the sun 6 months to regenerate.
No, the sun is
Whoa,
responsible
what?
for ocean currents, for climate, for plant life. Any disruption would be devastating.
Kara, listen to me. You can't do this. You'll be playing God.
And I thought, what will happen if they get the Allstone? I have to do something.
I
I know what I need to do, but if I do it, she won't like it. I said I wouldn't. Gave her my word. She'll have to understand our future depends on it. I need you to keep Nixley out of Esme's room while I access the gauntlet for the love totem.
Mitch, you gonna rat out Lex?
A burst of fifth-dimensional energy would grant access to the love totem's gauntlet. I wanted to save you from yourself and what you did to get it in the future.
Your mother was right.
My mother? Whatever she told you, don't believe it. We are out of time.
No! I won't let you harm this child.
Gauntlet.
With love. Only then will love be given to you.
Oh, well, shit. That's all she had to do. Defend the kid. I guess.
No more. Come on, Esme. Esme. Let's get you back to your family. Right? Come on.
The plan worked! That proves I didn't betray you!
No one will ever love you. Goodbye, Lex.
Gotta say, like, I don't know, like, it just seems a little shoddy on how they turned her against Lex with all that. Because I mean, like, he literally, the truth totem had told her his feelings, and he's used the truth alien thing when needed. Like, I don't know how else you dispute that other than his mom still told me, but not this omniscient truth magic gem thing, which controls that element of the universe. But nah, his mom said he's a piece of shit. I don't know. Self-fulfilling prophecy set in motion by... I get it, though, because Nixley's just, like, is always looking for the cracks in anything because of how she's been... I'm sure she would doubt anything regardless of how, like, rock solid it is. Not saying Lex is in the right at all. I'm just saying, like, it's just, like, it's almost a stretch for her to be as... like aggressive towards him just because of that conversation with Lillian. But I don't know.
They came!
Bring the totems to the center of the bridge, and I'll let Esme come to you.
What the hell?
Behold stone.
Batman is here! It's a trap!
Your brain would process information quicker. Your super hearing would increase 50-fold.
They're literally dimming the sun by doing what they're doing with this beam.
Mr. President, call an airstrike on Supergirl. I thought Supergirl was our friend.
Supergirl, please stop.
Sean, you can release the solar flare blast in 6 seconds.
This isn't right. Shut it down.
You said this is the best way.
No. Seizing power is what our enemies do.
I mean, she'd still be like supercharged from this. I'm confused by how that's supposed to work because it was funneling power into her. So I thought the idea was to charge her with that. Instead, they're like, oh, it's doing that, but then it's also going to shoot her with a blast of a solar flare. I was like, what the fuck's the point? She should still be overloaded right now. Yeet! Oh. What the fuck? What is this? It's like hot potato. Kara, you have super speed. How did they get to it before you at all? Oh, whoa. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell? What was all that? That's fine. Fuck her. I'm honestly surprised she tried to save Lex. She cares in her own weird, narcissistic way, I guess. Just turned into Dragon Ball Z in here.
The more Lex and Nixley use their pieces of the Allstone, the more they'll drain the world of the very elements the totems represent.
We tried fighting power with power, and we just ended up hurting the people we were trying to help. I need to think.
I give up. But you can't give up. We can never give up.
Aw.
Like the world around you is crumbling.
Somehow he's still hanging on. Oh, wow. It wasn't just that feed. They literally have been drained of color. Damn. This is eerie.
I'm only telling you to embrace your stress. They cannot take your ability to love. And they cannot convince you that the truth is a lie. Your power is yours. And no one can take that from you. So stay strong.
I know what we need to do.
Oh, okay. That was a really weird episode, not gonna lie. Seemed like they needed to pit Nixley and Lex against one another. That like it was like to a point where I was just like, I don't know. There's still some shaky ground with it, with which that stands on, but I mean, if you look at it from Nixley's point of view, I guess no matter how much truth you throw at someone, you just can't dissuade their fear of being betrayed, being wrong. Alex, like I get it. It's Esme, it's your daughter, but it's kind of bigger than that. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people were just making some really weird decisions in this episode. And I still like the logic behind the solar beam thing that they were using was all over the place. Like, everybody's like, Supergirl, what are you doing? You're turning off the light. Everybody was freaking out. Supergirl, why? What is she doing to you? She's just up there like turning off the sun a little bit, I guess. So was the idea to like focus the heat, the radiation from the sun into a beam, not literally siphon the sun? That's how they explained it initially. But then they're like, if we just change up the calibration on it, it'll turn the sun off. It'll weaken the sun. It'll take it however long they said. I think they said like 6 months or something like that to recover or some bullshit. I was like, fucking life on the planet would die if that's the case. It's not just, oh, it's dark. We'll die. Now, if it's just like, we're going to focus a lot of the sun's energy that it's already emitting into Kara just to give you some oomph, charge you up real quick. They didn't have to wait. Like, she still had like over 4 minutes of extra solar energy she didn't have before. Like, it was charging her. We saw the synapses firing and all that stuff. So like they acted like she went right back to being underpowered right after that, immediately after that. So then it turned into, not only do you need to be under this for 4 minutes, then it has to hit you with a solar flare for this to work. What? No, that's not how that works. Anyway, that was dumb. I like the stuff with Esme and Nixley in this, though. Like, she's relating to the situation. Like, they're kind of not exactly the same, but they're able to connect because of their similar traumas here in that they've experienced. And I like that a little bit. And like, she accessed the love totem by standing between Lex and Esme. So like, I don't know. Again, I don't know, man. The whole Lex thing. I was like, I don't know what else he can do to prove his point. Like, Lillian just came in here and was just like, here's some doubt, and we'll just sprinkle it everywhere. She tried to talk to Lex, didn't work, but then again, Lex did like everything to prove like his side of the point, from magical means, scientific means, every means possible to prove that he's telling the truth, and it didn't matter in the long run because we need them to fight. We need them to clash. We need to deconstruct that team. And we needed to make Supergirl wrong here in the end. Resort to these evil methods, yeah, for whatever reason. While at the same time, the other teams are resorting to a whole other extreme. Again, I still like Lex, and I like that he, I don't know, as much as I liked him and Nixley together, that they were an interesting pair, it's also nice to see Lex be back for himself again, regardless, because I like Lex the most when he's like that. But how we transitioned from that version of Lex to this, it was a little weird. Then Lillian dying to protect him. Jarring. Didn't expect that, didn't see that coming. And now they're lizard people flying through space. Just duking it out. You know, we got magic, so we're just going to punch. And they were on the ground. And Lex and Nixley both managed to beat Kara, whom has super speed, to these all-stone pieces. Like, it's just like, what was that fight scene? What was that hot potato scene? I don't know, I'm just complaining. Jesus. I love these characters, but man, sometimes the plot, it just does not come together. Let's hope the finale is way better structured than this. So, Kara's got an idea. We'll see where it goes. I like the little moment at the end, like, because it just backs up what they said before. Is like, if we destroy the totems, we can generate our own emotions, our own hope ourselves when we destroy the hope totem. And I forget his name at this point because we haven't seen him in so long. He was giving that speech and rallying the people and was able to give them their emotions and feelings and humanity back through hanging on to it. Like, I don't know. Again, it's just like this weird mix and match of like these ideas that they're throwing around between these totems being the physical manifestation of these elements in the real world. Yet we can generate them without the totems. So it's just like, what does it even matter at this point? I don't know. Anyway, guys, that was my mostly what the fuck is going on reaction to this episode, which might not be what a lot of people are wanting out of this. So I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest about how I'm feeling. So it is what it is, guys. But we'll see how the finale goes in the next episode. So I hope you stick around at least until then. But guys, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's going to be on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel. Get you access to that as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korsgaard, Mark Grace, Mary Bradley, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your support. But that's been part one of our two-part finale out of the way, and I'll see you guys in the finale. Take care, everybody.